Pigeonholed.
Pigeonhole.
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 This month, a micro-short documentary I made in 2017 with new filmmaker Jenni Funk. We planned, filmed, and edited the documentary in only a couple of days, and every time I watch it again, I'm still unsure how this is Jenni's first film. Since the larger film industry is so far from being accessible, independent projects like this are an ideal place for a non-speaking filmmaker like Jenni to create work and truly shine. Thanks to Jenni Grobelard for introducing me to Jenni. Extra thanks to Joan Funk and Chris Robertson for your invaluable support with transportation, programming Jenni's narration with her into her prologue quote to go, and for everything you did to realize this all volunteer-made film. Here's Stinky Chicken Dog with audio description. Text on screen, Stinky Chicken Dog.
Hi, I'm Jenni Funk. I am 39 years old. And I had an illness when I was 3 which left me with speech and mobility problems. I use a language board and a walker and do a little sign language.
She taps images on an iPad with a fat pencil.
I live in an apartment by myself and sometimes it gets lonely even though I have providers and family stopping by.
A small shrine to a late pet chihuahua on the wall.
I try to keep busy doing puzzles and just started making greeting cards. Still, it would be nice to have some companionship.
At the Oregon Dog Rescue Shelter.
Because of this, I decided to adopt a dog. We went to PetSmart where we met Barbara, who was showing dogs from Oregon Dog Rescue.
Smiling on the couch together.
Barbara has been involved for many years in the rescue and is on the board of directors. She introduced me to Callie, a brindle chihuahua. Callie had been abused but was adopted by an elderly lady who had to give her up because of health reasons. Because of this, Callie is extremely fearful of almost everything. Callie has a lot of struggles because of her being abused.
Barbara and Jenni hug and kiss.
Any loud noise like clapping or yelling will make her run. I really love Callie, and I know she loves me, but sometimes her fear gets in the way.
Jenni's mom holds the small dog.
Sometimes I fall down and sometimes I am loud and this scares her. This hurts my feelings, but I understand.
Callie jumps down and runs off. Jenni frowns, looks away.
When Callie first came home with me, she would run to me and even sit on the davenport behind me. Also, she would sleep in my bed at night. Since I am quite restless at night and often thrash about, I probably deck her and now she doesn't.
Callie, on her Oregon Duck's bed on a chair, settles her head down.
Despite all of this, I really love her and she really loves me, so we struggle on.
Callie eating a snack in her bed, Jenni walks up with her walker. Callie leaps off the chair.
Callie will cautiously approach me and lick me nonstop and I continue to pet and feed her.
Then Jenni's scooping food.
I would like to take her for walks, but my hands don't work so well and I can't get the leash fastened.
They walk in a parking lot. Callie struts next to Jenni's walker, then skitters behind Jenni as they leave. Jenni holds up a sweatshirt with "My shelter dog rescued me."
Callie always runs away from me. She is very frustrating with all her little quirks and bad breath, but she is my friend.
Jenni smiles. Then Callie in bed, eyes darting, ears perked.
Still, this is a saga of my struggles with my shelter dog, Callie.
Credits: filmmakers Jenni Funk and Cheryl Green. Featuring Jenni Funk, Joan Funk, and Barbara Roach. Featuring Callie, and a picture of her lounging in her Oregon Duck's bed on a chair. Music: Shiny and Tweetstorm Gathering by Boddington Bear from freemusicarchive.org, attribution non-commercial 3.0 international license. Copyright 2017, Jenni Funk. Every episode is transcribed. Links, guest info, and transcripts are all at whoamiitostopit.com, my disability arts blog. I'm Cheryl, and this is Pigeonhole. Pigeonhole. Don't sit where society puts you.